taking a break. Life's a race, gotta clear my mind for my sake. Not rushing, not stressing, just letting it ride. Put the pressure down, let the mental side slide. Decades in the army, the war scars made me, but now I'm here racing for peace where I'm meant to be. Grover on the track, but this ain't just a race. Life's a battlefield, but I'm seeking that space. Tired of the noise, trying to find my release. From the grind to the track, just trying to find peace. It ain't just about speed, it's about what's inside. Focus on the mind, leave the chaos behind. We're revving up, but we keeping it chill. Pit stop for your mind, we gon' take it slow still. Focus on the track, put the heads where it's at. Take a moment, breathe deep, stress release, no act. Feel the tension lift, yeah, we let it go. Riding through the storm, but I'm taking it slow. The wheel in my hand, but the mind's in control. It's all about balance, we're steady, we hold. We race through life, but we pause for a sec. Tired of the noise, now we taking a check. Focus on the grind, but don't lose your mind. Take it easy, slow down, release unwind. We're revving up, but we keeping it chill. Pit stop for your mind, we gon' take it slow still. Focus on the track, put the heads where it's at. Take a moment, breathe deep, stress release, no act. Yo, we all here just vibing, no stress. Mental health on the rise, we're at our best. Racing to the top, but it's never too fast. Find your peace first, let the tension pass.
On rule number 3, making friends and allies in the first place.
Take that mental walk. The race can't wait, but your mind's gotta heal. So stay with me, let's make this real. Stress release for real. 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 Yo, we all here just vibing, no stress. Mental health on the rise, we're at our best. Racing to the top, but it's never too fast. Find your peace first, let the tension pass.
Would help if I hit the right button. Oh, I don't know about these new headphones. You go from, I don't know what my old ones were, $49, and these were like, I don't know, a lot more. But now I can't hear nothing. They're like, I don't know. They're good when I'm racing, but when I'm talking, it's different. But yeah, I hope everybody's well. Maybe we'll just try this. There we go. We're going to get in and practice. Maybe I'll just get used to it. I decided to switch over to my main account because I did do Monza on my alternate for the Nations Cup, and that was the first Nations Cup I did in GT1. Or sorry, yeah, that was the first one I did in GT1. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna switch over because I went down to B. I was doing Dragon Trail. That was low A to begin with, but it went down to A. So I switched over to this one, and pretty happy. I think I'm gonna stick with the RCZ. Not sure how it is with tire wear, but I think that's a pretty impressive top 4 right there. and I did on my US account, I did 21.8. So yeah, switch over to my main. Still have, I was gonna see, did I save that? Because I literally just did that. What you get from doing them? From doing the nations? Nothing. Like I said, I've only ever done 2, so I am not the, certainly probably not the guy to ask. I was talking to Luke today about just some advice and whatnot, like qualifying and whatnot. So yeah, he was like, just enjoy the process. So that's what we're gonna do. I've always avoided them because just my race nerves and freaking all my mental stuff I got going on. I get crazy race nerves, but it's been getting better. But I wanted to see, so we got an hour and 15 minutes. I wanted to see. Oh, let's get some money. Okay, that might need to be lowered a bit. Okay. It's like going to the casino. You never get what you want. That's not what I wanted. Oh, Mr. Cardinal's likely practicing. Okay. Maybe I'll just... Yeah, Luke was suggesting that if there was a lobby or create my own and to do a practice. But yeah, these timings suck. I'll probably, yeah, we'll see. Probably do 2. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with being a second behind Digit. And 7/10 behind Kizzy. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. But just because I can do that now certainly doesn't mean I will be doing that during qualifying. Be nice to get in the top 1,000, but I don't know what the track limit there is. I gotta practice going into the... Oh, thank you. That's not good. Avoid that curb. It's also the reason I don't know how the RCZ is going to be in the race. I've driven the RCZ so much that was... Now we'll just do a little. Yeah, it's pretty much my daily driver is the RCZ. Turned in too late. I want to try some laps on mediums too. I gotta get a better run there. I hate that part. And this last corner. That was better. Okay. I'm pretty close to my other time, actually. But yeah. I kept getting massacred at Dragon Trail. And I haven't done a single lap at yeah, I like this track. I do like the I don't know what it's called, the longer version. I do like that. Never done this one before. first time. So, and it's nice too. I was telling Luke today that some of the other ones, like Grand Valley, there's no way I was gonna do. Like Grand Valley's like not even, like, I'm not in that league. I can't drive those cars. Like, so yeah, this Monza was fun. Monza was a lot of fun. Nope. What time are you working till? I gotta get better at that. Actually, I'm gonna stop here for a minute. We're gonna watch. Bum, 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 bum. What am I doing? Good day, sir. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, there's been a few more people that have from different streams and whatnot that have subbed, and people didn't know I streamed and stuff. I'm sometimes, it's, well, I guess it can be entertaining to watch me pleb it, but I try to do my best. I try to do my best. It's my 20.5. You know, I always tell people too, and even in the podcast, it's, you know, I put a lot of pressure on myself, but, you know, thankfully, you know, I always talk about Coach Luke because he's coached me since I started, and you know, just managing the race nerves, and okay, so it's 2000 here. Clocks went back over there. Was it back or ahead over there today? I forgot. But yeah, you know, I often say my mental bandwidth, just with a lot of stuff that I have going on and whatnot, and my ADHD is bad. You know, I really stopped putting pressure on myself, even though, you know, I get frustrated and whatnot. It's just, it's fun. I enjoy it. Good day, sir. I appreciate that, Flash. It's funny to, you know, I obviously, a lot of people know I pop into a lot of streams, and you know, I have drank the Digit Kool-Aid and and whatnot. So it's funny to, I guess, for people to put a name with Richie. It's funny for people to put a name to a face now. I'm just an old guy. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, thanks a lot for popping in. I did yeah, no, that's so true. Well, I'm in another month I'll be coming up to my first year in sim racing, so kind of excited about that. I often tell the story on my stream about when I started Gran Turismo. I thought it was the music rally. So I got it, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago or so. Bought a PS5. Pardon me. And then I was like, screw this. I am like, this racing to music is boring. And then kind of left it for, I don't know, 5-6 months. And then I just happened to be on YouTube, and I saw Digit live stream, and I'm like, what's this racing online stuff? And then I realized I needed to go through the menu books and all that to open it up. So okay. Yeah, I did load up my lap against Digits, and I was able to get faster, but I like the RCZ. I'm not sure what the... Ooh, he's going a lot wider there, too. Sorry for the boring stuff, guys. Okay. I'm gonna have to let my dog out shortly too. But yeah, it's super late in the UK too, so certainly don't hang out for a bit. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's... Nope. See, he was breaking full there. I often hope if I put a big enough Grover head on the back that it'll distract all the other drivers. Okay. Okay. Why do I'm always too quick on the trigger. Pun intended. Give me 30 seconds. I'm going to go let my dog out. Boop, we're back. Did anybody else do the races? I watched Kizzy's stream. Digits was hard to watch because I had a pretty busy day at work. Rob, sir. I'm watching 4 streams. Yeah, I figured, well, I was watching Cyrus before, and he's always good. We got... These times are just trash. Like trash. Oh, no way. Yeah, I saw something, Richie, in the Discord. But yeah, I didn't read it all. I wasn't sure what was going on. Like I said, I had a pretty busy day, but oh, no worries, Rob. But yeah, Like I was saying before, I'm with this friends list. I don't have a lot of people, or maybe there's a lot of people that haven't raced, but for a 21.7 to be a second behind Digit, I'm pretty happy with that. And then I got my other account at 21.8. And the fact that everybody above me is A+, I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy. But just because I do that now doesn't mean it's gonna be like that. That's one thing I need to just get more experience at, like the qualifying, and I never know how to react during the qualifying because I'm very passive. So if I know somebody's on a flying lap or whatever, like I just get out of the way. Leg cramp. That's my worst sector. That was better. That wasn't. Okay, I'm gonna try something different. Rob, if you're still there, I was gonna say if you notice anybody has a lobby, let me know. Okay, how much time do we got? 45 minutes. I think it was probably smart to try the mediums for a few laps. To turn in earlier. Just trying something different there. I think my line's a little bit off there. Maybe I'm onto something. Come on, focus. Focus, pocus. My problem is thinking about a million things at once. Finally. A little bit wider there. I'm in the RCZ. I've seen a lot of people using the Citroen, but I'm gonna stick with what I know. I was gonna practice going into the pits and I forgot. Oh, no way. Well, like I told you the other night, I have a huge respect for those on controller. Like, see, I never played video games, right? We, I forget which tour I was on. Sometimes we would have like Xbox we could play when we weren't on shift, or depending on what we were doing. When I was in Kabul in Afghanistan, we had, okay, where's the line there? That part I do not know. Do not hit that curb. Yeah, we had a few Xboxes and stuff. Troops would play I like playing Madden football once in a while. "20 laps." I guess most are doing 10 and 10 from what I saw. I've always been a big gamer, but never had the cash for a wheel. Okay, yeah. That's amazing. Like when I was a kid, we had you had to set it up to the TV, and back then the TVs on the floor were massive, right? And had a little dial you could play like ping pong or tennis on the TV, and the ball would move back and forth. That's about all we had when I was a kid. Okay, we got. I wonder what I should pop over and see what is. And are the Blue Jays playing tonight? That's the other question. I'm gonna pop over and see what. Oh, there is a lobby.
I just wanted to feel what it would feel like. And also beat everyone's time.
Okay. Interesting. Are we frozen here? I think we are. I think we are. Let me see if I can. Oh no, it's just delay. It's just a delay. There we go. Oh, good luck. I hope I just saw Cyrus had a lobby. I don't know if it's too late. I was gonna jump in. Good luck to you as well, sir. I'm on my main account, so thanks a lot for popping in. Like dropped. I really appreciate that. As long as I don't see you in in my lobby, you're way too fast for me. Nope. Oh my dog is going crazy. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? Nope. I'm gonna have to go out and get her again. Okay, I will be right. Alrighty. Oh, thanks for that, Mr. Bugatti. I do not have pace at Race B Dragon Trail. I don't know. All depends. I tend to do better in group 4. Where are we? Center? None. Probably because Cyrus isn't... I don't think I have Cyrus on this account. But that's okay. As long as we... Yeah, I did do some Race B on my on my other account. That was fun. I just went from the back. I also had just started a Australian account, which is currently D, so that can be fun too. I need to get some more YouTube videos out and stuff. Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing? There we go. We got 10 minutes. I'd be curious to, actually, maybe I should do that now. Fear is on. Where is... Nope. Oh, God. I add Mr. Bugatti. Yeah, it's definitely a death match, that's for sure. Yeah, I even like, this is the first time on Dragon Trail I've actually been able to do the chicane. I think my percentage is probably 70%. Full tilt. But I thought my time was decent. I was using the Mazda, but I was nowhere near where I should have been. So there's, I'm gonna guess there's probably a pretty good chance that J Bugatti may be in the same lobby. Did anybody notice from the earlier I didn't even pay attention to Kizzy and Digit. Were they starting on mediums? Okay, I am... What did we got on? Jeez, there's a lot of people on tonight. Not Captain Howdy. Okay. Okay, we got a couple minutes before we start. I'm gonna pop off and have a quick health break. I will be not going far, but okay. So Kizzy, I know he was doing his qualifying. Where I saw some laps in the RCZ, and then I think he switched. You know what's? Oh, I wish I could go back to that. Oh, there you are, sir. Yeah, thanks for that. I realized I didn't have you on my main account, so now I can. I just wanted to stalk you and see where I'm. Oh, Lester just happened to pop in there. He was down here, and okay. I think sometimes that can be confusing or deception, you know. Obviously, Lester is extremely fast. He was SS at one point, you know. Okay, you know, I understand that totally. Yeah, I started putting in a few laps on the RCZ. I think on Monday, because I wasn't happy. Daytona is sketchy, so I just started doing some laps and started watching some replays, and I got the telemetry out, and I was going to use my my American account. That's the one that you saw me on, that we were in the same location, because I used my friend's area in Franklin, Massachusetts. So yeah, it's just, I think sometimes confusing when you see these fast guys and it's like, oh, I'm doing pretty well, and I realize, okay, they probably put in like one lap. But like I said, the fact I'm a second behind Digit, I'm going to take it for what it's worth. And Grove Street, no. That's not a... there's Mike. Mike's down there. Fear. And even what, you know, what I noticed when I've been in the lobbies with all these guys, like Fear, freaking whole bunch of them that are in there. I could sometimes have the pace in qualifying, but I just don't have the racecraft and the, you know, it's like, oh yeah, shit, there's slipstream. I better brake earlier. Just all that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, my buddy Borat, he is in kind of that area. So when I created that account, the intent was that we could race together in lobbies and whatnot. So he's like, yeah, enter it here. So yeah, that's what I did. Oh yeah, shit. I just find the timings are so late. And I know I haven't changed my screen. I'm just finishing. And that's why I decided to switch to my main account, because I'm not well into the A, but I've got enough 2 races isn't going to affect it that much. Whereas my alt account, my other US, the not Grover, that one's into the B. So I just figured, what the hell. I haven't even checked if Fear is streaming. I'm sure he is. I don't know how that guy does it, man. Like, just streaming. Yeah, no, I know. And, you know, I have had some race reviews and whatnot done by Coach Luke, and that's really helpful. Okay. Well, hopefully that day will come soon. Okay, weird. Okay, Lester's there, but he's not there. So there's a good chance we'll be in the same, there's a good chance we'll be in the same. Well, even when I got my A, the first thing that Coach Luke said is be prepared to lose it. So I haven't lost it on this account just because I don't use this one unless I know I'm there. I'll use my other account. So I got my other account up to A, but then I lost it. Yeah, that's really true too. Well, you know, I have no excuses, right? I've had, like I said, I'm coming up to my first year. I'm at 11 months now, and I have had a lot of coaching. I've spent a pretty penny on coaching and lap analysis and race analysis, which are really helpful. And yeah, it's just good to support Luke and whatnot. But yeah, I'm excited. I got some good things coming up. I gotta check Discord. Doing some stuff with Viking, with a couple other guys, a couple other veterans. So I'm stoked for that. So, and then I've got a marathon. I've got a marathon stream coming up in probably over a month. Once all my military stuff is finalized, I'm organizing a okay. Yeah, you can, you know, it's good to you can watch and see what's going on, right? Oh, absolutely. And you know, I say this on my podcast. I'm not shy to say it. Like, before I started, this time last year was I was not in a very good place. And when I saw Digit racing and got into the community, for me, and I'm sure there's lots of people that say it, you know, the community was life-changing or whatever be the circumstances. But for me, it truly was. I don't want to go as far as saved my life, but pretty damn close. So yes, some nights when I'm like, I don't want to say necessarily down on myself, or I'm like, maybe it's a combo I'm not good at. I know what I should do. I should just brace it, and, you know, if I spin out, I spin out. I literally just got off traction control. Like, it's like I got off the bottle. But yeah, I got off traction control. I weaned myself down from, especially in group 3, from 3 to 2 to 1. And now it's been, I don't know, it's been a few months since... Okay, why is this not... There we go. Oh, I see Lester's putting in more time. He's getting faster and faster. Yeah, totally. And, you know, now that I've been doing podcasts, which probably helps me a lot more than it helps others, but, you know, I've just trying to share, put things into perspective for people. Okay. Oh, really? I think the biggest thing I try to... Yeah, I've been through a lot of shit. I've been in 2 wars, and I've seen a lot of shit. But the thing is, as soon as you think, oh, I've been through way more shit than everybody else, it's like everybody's going through their own stuff, and it's just not good to compare. Okay. Yeah, I avoid the BRZ like the plague. But I find this RCZ, even at deep forest, like, this is probably the most forgiving. So are we starting on mediums? Okay, I don't know why. I'm braking full and I'm going by him. Maybe I'm braking too late there. How's my pit entrance? Don't hit that curb, by the way. Or that one. Ah, we're just gonna have fun and see how it goes. And then, oh, okay. Yeah, so I was saying last night, I did one of these when I was C. And then I did the one at Monza 2 weeks ago. Okay, let's go focus. I need to work on my vision again. I gotta get better at that corner. I often just look ahead when I should be looking apex. See, it's this part here I've watched on the streams. I'm like defending and all that. That's what I'm not good at. Good day, sir. How are you doing? What are you doing up so late? You just popped in to hear my sexy voice. I so need to get to the freaking barber. I hope you're doing well, sir. After qualifying, does anybody know if you have enough time to switch to mediums? Thank you, sir. For the win. No? Ready to watch you smash. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, thanks. I really appreciate that. It's weird that my optimum is 21.7. My best time, like, I wasn't even in the 21. If I don't chat a lot, I apologize. Who do we know? We know no one. We know Otto, but he is not American. Okay, yeah, thanks for that. We got no points. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it. So what do we got? We got 4C, Citroen 4C, RCZ. So only 2 RCZs. We'll see. Thanks, everybody. Like I said, I don't have a lot of experience at this. I've only done couple, but we're gonna have fun. The servers look at my connection. I tell you, that fiber. I've got 100-foot internet cable, 2 of them running from my modem into here. Thank God I live alone, you know. Okay, 5 minutes. You know what? I don't know if it's a, the servers here have been actually pretty good. I'm glad we got out when we did. Tires seem cold. Yeah, I've watched the streams. They've been complete trash. This is where my experience is. I make too many mistakes. Whoa. Okay, these are... These conditions are not the same. Looks like we're starting from the back. Yeah. Did our best. Slow down. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I need to turn in earlier. And only brake like I forgot, I saw a digit, like 40, 50%. Thanks for that, I appreciate that. Okay, so we're gonna change our tires quick. I think our theory here is gonna be not last. Okay. So we are 11. Could be worse. Second to last corner, try to stay in third. Yeah. Yeah, no, totally different feel. Not sure about the tire wear or... Yeah, you're... As soon as I was braking in the same spots, and then, yeah. Slow down a bit too much. Second to last corner. Try to stay... Sorry. Try to stay in third. Okay. Where's our Canadian flag? I was actually shocked. Well, maybe not shocked, but God, that's loud. Yeah, no, the feel of the tires completely different from all the laps I ran. This is my first race. And this is only my second ever nations in GT1. What? No excuses. We're just gonna gain the experience, have some fun, and walk away with less DR. Yeah, no, I heard the... Oh, look at that livery. I heard the Citroen is definitely the one. I tried a few laps and I'm so comfortable in the RCZ. I just wanted to go with something to alleviate just a little bit of personal stress. Ah, crap. My fault. Oh well. Hopefully we can ethics. I don't know what it did. I do something wrong? Dude. Need to with the slipstream, I need to shift to 6 there. Now we're just gonna settle in here and see what we can do. Sorry, Gus. Didn't expect you to brake there. Oops. Yeah, I really focused on that last corner, but look at the map on the top and see how much of a big difference there is. That wasn't good. And this is what I was talking about earlier. I don't adjust well to the differences. I gotta catch these guys. Oh, no way. I'm not getting the rotation there. I gotta brake and go to second. Gotta cut more there. I promise by lap 21 I'll have it down pat. trying to change things in the race. You mean downshift? I have been told that before. See, now where do we go? Sorry, I'm not saying too much, guys. Yeah, I need to break myself of that bad habit and slam them gears down. So are we gonna pit? Thankfully, the one thing I think I'm good at least Coach Luke said, my tire wear. I think that was better. My problem is I think about one thing and then I forgot about another. Okay. Turn without... Yeah. Ah, we'll see. First one. I didn't even notice my tire temps on the screen either. I can't see it on the monitor. But we'll see where we end up. I wonder how many of these guys are on mediums. That's my weakest part right there. I think he's on mediums. Oh, these softs feel like butter. Okay, let's hold it together here. Whew. See, this is where I get in my head. I'm like, oh shit, I'm doing pretty good, and then I make mistakes. can certainly feel the tires. Five laps, let's go. Nope. What are we thinking so far? Need to keep with these guys. Need to keep some space behind. This last sector I need to improve. Yeah, I think so too. I just need to hold it together. My nerves are a little shot. And I want to watch the replay. I'm not... I hope that first lap wasn't me. You really start feeling the tires now. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna catch them. I'm all by my lonesome. Last sector I need to brake earlier. And focus. That was scary. Okay, we need to make some adjustments here. I'm sweating my... They must be working together behind because I lost like 2 seconds in like one lap. I'm also taking it easy though too. We definitely coasted the last 4 laps. Where did... I gotta watch that replay. Woo! And that was a lot. I don't think that first lap was me. I don't know. I don't know. It was only up 3. Okay. I thought it was more than that. Oh, no way. So what do we got? 128. That's more than I got on my other one. Okay, let's see if this is... almost dead. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, the start is not good. Okay, that was my fault. Definitely that was my fault. Okay, this... let's see what you guys think. Okay. What do you guys think? He tagged me in the chat at the beginning and said ethics. That was my fault. I probably, if he would have been behind, I would have waited. That's also the reason why I use the car that I most... Yeah, that was terrible. On the mediums with the... with tire wear and all that, I wasn't expecting that. Good day, sir. Rob, did you just come in? Now that I have some experts here, I want to get your guys' opinion. So I made a mistake. That's me, I made a mistake. So that was the start. I made a mistake, clearly. Yep, my mistake. Then that guy goes in the chat and says, I have no ethics. So we went from 15 it wasn't, it certainly wasn't a great, you know, I don't have the experience. I made a lot of mistakes, but we went from 15 the track conditions from qualifying or from when I practiced, totally different. So let's fast forward. So my tires were still good there. Yeah, no, I don't. I didn't say anything. I don't. You know, like sometimes I'll say that was some clean driving, but yeah, I don't. I throw my grenade, pop smoke, and get out of the way. Okay, so they pitted. I decided to stay out one more. This lap was a little dodgy. What happened here? Yeah, I sometimes let it bother me because I don't. That's why I have race nerves, because I don't want to ruin somebody's race. But if I make a mistake, I will definitely wait. So I was right. He was on mediums. He was on mediums, so that worked out well. So we went from 11. My first overtake in the Nations Cup. Okay. So yeah, good thing I had the softs on here. My line was certainly much better. So yeah, fast forward. And we ended with a P8, which I am quite happy with, given my lack of experience at this. That was fun. Stressful, but fun. Let me turn my mic. Is my mic a little loud? I'm showing some. How's that? Oh, it's not bad. A little bit. A little bit. There we go. I gotta open up this. Mic is a little. There we go. How's that? That's better. You don't have to be nervous. I was before also. The good guys in the game understand not everyone is as good as them, and that's what sometimes. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And that's when I've, now I was in, A plus A lobbies, and yeah, that was my biggest fear, is to ruin some guys. Because like when I started, I was always like, oh my God, like these guys are A plus. Like this is like, I was a D driver, and I'm like, wow, these guys are like amazing. Yeah, I can totally agree. Totally agree, Rob. Scared. I just get nervous. I don't want to ruin somebody's race. I don't drive like that. But at the same time, I put pressure on myself. So overall, I am pretty pleased with that. And I'm just curious with. Oh, big wins right there. Big wins. Guess how much DR we got? A whopping 82. A whopping 82 Dior. I'm going to pop over. Nope. Pop over to. Who do we got? Really? That's. Oh, he finished. I wonder what happened to, Cyrus ended his stream 10 minutes ago. He must not be doing the other one. But it says we have a whopping 5 people watching. Where is... I'm going to see... No, he's not live. Okay. When you let the pressure on yourself go out and get smoother and more consistent, always makes mistakes. It's totally, yeah, no, totally. And I try, I try not to put too much pressure and whatnot, but, a lot of it comes down to mental health and stuff, right? Like, I'm not going to, that's why I started the channel. I'm not going to shy away from anxiety and the stress and pressure that I put on myself. And that's why I was saying earlier, sometimes I'll literally jump in and do an AI race and just have fun, But all of that effort for a whopping 82 DR. Oh, you know what I should have done? I wasn't even thinking. God, it's 10 o'clock. What's PSN name? God, I got so many messages. And I got a reply. You get little bumps here and there. It's yeah. Almost I'll say no worries. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And I think that's the thing with guys like Luke's videos and all that, like a lot of times, and I learned this early on. I often thought, oh my God, like what the dude just took me out, and then I watched the replay and I'm like, it was a little my fault, a little their fault, a mistake, So that's why I often don't say anything until I've watched the replay. So now the question is, do we do another one? What do we do? I'm surprised Cyrus finished so early. Actually, quite surprised. How many likes we got? Not that it really matters, but I like to check. 13. Alrighty, it's 11 o'clock. I'm actually surprised because hey, what's... I just got to send a quick message to my buddy Rob is off tomorrow. I'm going to do Daytona again later. I was racing a streamer called Overtake earlier. He pretty fast, but oh, that's awesome, man. Overtake GT. I've never heard of. Yeah, I took last Friday off. Kind of want to take this Friday off too. I went almost 5 hours all night this morning. I went almost 5 hours. Okay. That's what she said. No. Here, I'm just going to do this. Sorry about that, guys. Dior. That sounds like a stripper's name. Speaking of. Why is it? Do you ever notice when people owe you money, they never reply? However, maybe it wasn't one of my best decisions, maybe. I had an old friend that reached out to me that was used to be a ballerina. Anyhow, I lent her a little bit of money. She said she'd pay me back on Monday, and it is no longer Monday, but it is what it is. Okay. Do I want to do another one? That is the question. I'm not like a lot of these other guys where they can go from one race to that. Oh, look how much that 82 Dior put our bar up. Yeah, I was thinking I'd switch accounts and do maybe a race B. But I don't do well going from group 3 to 4 back to 3, whatever. So I'm not sure. We've been on for 2.5 hours. Should we do another one? Or should we just finish on a positive? That's what we used to say in the military. Just finish on a positive. So we got Jesus. That is true. Okay, I didn't even know. So why do my points not show up? So we got Lester. He's A+. Fear. I can relate, Rob. I am also single and broke. Maybe we should just live together and then pool our money together and have just a massive sim racing setup. We can we can pay people to come in and do a tour. We'll make some money. A sim, we could have a whole sim room set up, stripper poles in the background. I think it could do well. So yeah, none of our I don't know how that works. Oh, that says where I am, by the way. I am in Quebec. I didn't even know that. But yeah, my points didn't show up. But, you know, for being my first GT1, if you pool your money with me, you would have less than no money. Yeah, but we would really enjoy the sim racing. Just sit down and have a beer. So yeah, I don't know. Does it take a while for these points to show up, or what's the dealio here? It said I had 100 and some, which is better than this one. I don't know how some of these guys did all of these, like. And what's the? I gotta see what's the next one. Ooh, 24-hour. I wonder what's the car for that one. I wonder. That's Saturday. Le Mans. I don't want to do Le Mans. I hate Le Mans. So yeah, I didn't do this one. It's only show up after the last. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, I got 100 and some, 130 maybe. So yeah, I didn't. Which one did I do? So I did round 3 on my other account. So that was round 3. Yeah, Monza. Monza, that was fun. But yeah, all these other ones. Grand Valley, way too fast for me. This one was good. We'll see what Le Mans is probably going to be another freaking crazy fast freaking, I don't know. So because only the last race you do, okay. That makes sense. Which one? There's been a few I've had to remove from the roster, but no, there hasn't been a few. I'm joking. I need to remember that this is on the interweb. These combos are too tough for me. I said, yeah, like, but at the same time, you know, you have to do it at some point if you want to get to that level, I guess. But yeah, I have one friend right now. When we went for dinner, when did we meet? Sunday? Friday? I can't remember. But yeah, we're supposed to hopefully see each other on Saturday. But we shall see. It's just it's not really, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Considering I picked her up and dropped her off at her dorm, but it is all good. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I can't even imagine the guys for like just having them thrown at whatever race combo it is. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think. I think I'm going to settle for my P8, and I'm going to switch over here. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? We're going to chill. And I'm going to stop and have a little health break. It is 10 o'clock. Been on for 2.5 hours. I'm going to do, oh, that's loud. Yeah, I won't lie to you there, Rob. They are not necessarily cheap. Oh well. I love the end of the month. So why is this account? Oh, maybe I gotta go. Jesus. Okay, I have another question. Yeah, unfortunately, Rob, I have also learned my lesson, but I still continue to make the same mistakes because I like what I like. I have always wondered, what does broadcast mode mean? But enhanced menu, sound effects. Okay, why? Okay, that's better. That was way too loud. Okay, so we didn't have a time here. We're going to use... Okay, so that entry starts in 2 minutes. We're going to run a few races on... this account here is practically... Nope, I went too far. This account is practically back to C, but we're going to have some fun. And we're going to do some here from the back, do a couple of those races. It's 10 o'clock. We'll probably go for, I don't know, another... Oh, okay. That makes sense, Rob. Yeah. Because if you stream directly from the plays, yeah, that makes sense. So if I was doing that, you can have like the chat on the stream. Damn. That was me. That was me last night. I did stream and continue to work on some practice, but I had a stinking nap. I nap every day, but I tried a 30 to 45 minutes. Last night, I think I napped for like 2 hours. So I think I went to bed at 2 and I got up at 7. But, okay, so we're going to enter there. I got to text this girly. I didn't even, yeah, I don't know. Like, I've always avoided the lobbies, like, past, like, 10:30, 11. And then I see Fear and all these guys, VIP, and they're, like, racing all hours of the night. I don't know. I don't. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Last time I went till 6 a.m., man, I don't even remember her name. But a bum bum. Okay. I'm gonna enter here. I'm gonna pop off for a quick one. Not going too far though. Turn that off. So what do we got here? I got second shift jobs suck. Yep. So what do we got? We got a 48.3 and then we got a 48.7 on my other account. So yeah. I wonder if I should try the G70 here. Well, it's funny you say that too, Rob, because I don't sleep a ton. Well, I sleep well for 5 to 6 hours. That's it. And after that, my back, my neck is so sore. And I still have freaking, sometimes I have freaking nightmares and shit like that. But it's gotten much better. I have a little weed pen here. I take a little bit of weed before I go to bed. But yeah. Are you, and I apologize, Rob, I forget. Are you, what time zone are you in again? Why do I forget? It is 22:18 here. This is good though. I think I'll sleep well tonight. I need to fix some of my streaming stuff too. I noticed when it doesn't pop up on the screen when somebody subs. Got a few things I need to sort out. So yeah, I think that Nations Cup overall was a good experience. I was nervous, but you know, made it through. I think that strategy was good. Just send in a text. Okay, how much time? We got 10 minutes. Plenty of time to pleb it. I also need to, I need to put some time aside. It's, you know, when you're trying to race and improve, but at the same time, like I have so many videos, or so many recordings, I should say, replays that, I want to do videos, but I just don't have the time. Okay, what track are we doing again? We're just gonna sit back and relax. This is nice and slow. Should we put in a time? I'm so glad I got this van. Watch the track. Okay, I'm gonna try to work on my gears. My doctor said I need to try to lower. I'm so tense in my shoulders because of my neck injury, and I need to try to purposely lower my shoulders. Okay, that is not the line. need to remember my braking. I need to remember not to go down to third there. Oh, no way. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I love the RCZ. I'm not sure if you know, maybe from the last one you did, but, oh, crap, I put a time in. Okay, let's go. I gotta do better. Oh my God, I do that all the time. Oh my God. But if you search Grover, there's a whole bunch of decals. You can see some of the other ones I've done on my main account too. Okay, 3 minutes we got. This will be the time I hit the chicane. It still might be better than a 150. Not much. It's unfortunate we won't have enough time. mess that up. Full tilt, baby, full tilt. It makes such a difference. And here we are with a bad time. Where are we? We are way down there. What was my time on my other account? I can't remember. 48.3. Radar on. How about we just use our brakes? This, oh, okay, cool. This livery is probably the, deep in the forest. Deep forest. Has anybody not seen the dailies for next week? Totally different. Totally different from what we've had. I found the last few difficult. I hope you're well. Let's see what kind of savagery we can get into here. I guess it's early for you. Wait, what? What'd we miss? What will... Sorry, I'm lost. Thanks. Knew that was gonna happen. Well done, sir. Well done. Welcome back to the B lobby. Oh, Red Bull Ring and I forget the other one. I have it in Discord. Luke sent it to me. Okay, if you like that maneuver, just hit the like button, please. Thank you. Savages. Oh, I miss the good bee lobbies. My intent was to start from the back, and then I'm like, oh crap, I put a time in. This has been like this all week. When there's a group of cars, what do you do? I avoid trouble most times, but I jumped on this account. I jumped on this alternate account just to have some fun. Oh yeah, do not engage. Unless you're on an alternate account and Coach Nuke is not watching the stream. I'm kidding. That could have been worse. Yeah, I do though, since I lack race experience, I sometimes I find the challenge of side by side or avoiding trouble is helpful. I think Red Bull is race C. I will check in 45 seconds. Wow, this account is so bad, I may be... The next one may be in a C lobby. Okay. Can we do the last one full out? What do we think? Maybe not. Nope. Oh, 100%. I think we have a little damage. For the win. Or maybe last. I'm shocked they were all BS. Well, they were definitely BS, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, this is race B. Okay, let me check. Because that was this morning. Here we go. Luke says, by the way, if you haven't seen the combos, I think you will be pleased. Group 4, Race C, Red Bull. 12 laps. Race B, Road Atlanta. 6 laps, Group 3. Race A, 4 laps, Suzuka. Doesn't say the car. So yes, Road Atlanta, and I've always done well at Red Bull in Group 4. So, yeah. Exciting. Okay, now let's try to put in a little bit better of a lap and show these youngins. What was my other time? Ooh, I'm way off. I'm way off. Okay, so I did a 48.3. We got some work to do. We got 5 minutes. As much as I enjoy starting from the back when I have put in the time, then I'm like, okay. Yes, Road Atlanta Group 3. I will be sticking to Race C. As long as it's, like, it has strategy. I didn't check the tires. Yeah, that's right, Rob. They were... Digit showed them on his stream, too. They were under the, something to do with the World Series. Thank you. I'm just gonna do this one lap. Probably could have. Wow. How much farther away was that? Now it turns. I appreciate that. I could still, obviously, I could still do better, but I always get a kick out of when I don't have a lot of friends on this account. It's my alt, but I always get a kick out of when my 3 accounts are all there. I like Red Bull. I've also had, oh man. First coaching session I had with Luke was Deep Forest, and I've had, I don't know, I think I had a session in Group 4, Group 3. So I like it, because I think it's probably one of my better combinations, but that's funny. Now it turns. Well said, sir. Yeah, we're, what? It's almost 2300. Been on just over 3 hours. I think I'll probably do 2 more. I know it's not much to watch, but with my plebbing that takes... Oh, my buddy Borat just messaged me. Yeah, it's nice too because my part-time bartending, serving weddings is slowing down. But at the same time, then so will my bank account. I'm working a wedding on Friday and Saturday, and then probably only got about a month and a half left. It's so weird with these headphones. I just got these headphones, and they're, I think they said it's sound engineer. So I can barely hear myself talk, and it sounds so weird. But the sound is good. Alrighty. Let's see where this puts us in a B lobby. 48.9. meh, mid, fifth. We'll see what kind of damage we can avoid. It's funny to this time of night that it's all B. Saragon, are you you're A plus now? Or A? Probably A plus. I don't think we've ever raced. My skills are very much dependent on the combo. And obviously group 4 is easier. Yeah, I was just saying, are you A plus or A? Because I'm surprised we've never raced. But I remember seeing some of your times. You're much, much faster than I am. I got another month and I'll be coming up to my first year. Wild. Yeah, no, I figured that. Yeah, Brands Hatch, the short track, I was able to, I think I was P4, P5, and I had all A plus in front. Okay, what are you doing? Awesome. Thanks for popping in, man. I really appreciate that. Nice. I tried to skirt around him. That didn't work. Yeah, thanks for popping in again. Have a good rest. No. That was silly. Stupid mistake on my part. The problem with this is there's no time to recover. And these guys defend at every corner. Somebody said sorry. Oh, no way. I don't even remember where I got my first win. Should have switched to 5th. You're awesome. Well done, sir. Well done. Well done. Oh, we're probably down to C now. Alrighty, one more race. Amazing. Okay, what was I gonna do? Nope. I was going to. Okay, I need to turn this down just a little bit. I noticed when in the race with the headphones, I talk much louder. And is that better? No, that's too quiet from what I can see. Let's try that. That's better. Still not in. Oh, I guess it depends on. Yeah, that's better. Alrighty. Last race, we're going to get in a good lap here. Start closer to the front. And then, yeah. That's okay. Our second lap will be better. Too slow at the apex. surprised I lost that much time there. I saw that coming. Oh my God. That could have been it, but it wasn't. That's okay. We still got time. That was a good lap. Until we hit a small obstacle. We had the lift. Close, no cigar. Did you know if you have your gloves on, if you have to open a text, just use your nose. It helps. Now we're third. Oh, that's... I know that guy. He races. He's clean. Good, last race of the night. I probably should have had supper or dinner. So now we are in, I'm guessing this is the lower half of B. Let's see how this one goes. I do like the shorter races like that, though. It's kind of, although they're trash, like, it is, what's the word for it? It's a challenge. Thank you, sir. I wasn't sure if anybody was still there. Last race of the night. Let's go. should have defended. Don't engage. Group of cars. Okay. Oh. I thought they were going to cause more savagery. The lowest my SR has gone since I've only let it get down to A. How did I know that was going to happen? That was scary. How do I know this guy behind's going to take the inside? We had to adapt a little bit there. Good for you. He went through the chicane flat out. I'll give that to him. Well done. Do not engage. I think I missed that part. Does dude have a digit livery? Go ahead, sir. You do. Interesting. I made a mistake and then I got murdered. I don't know if it was... I wouldn't expect the dude to have a digit livery and freaking punt me, but you never know. Never know. But yeah, I made the mistake. I got too close. That's okay. I was doing well. Could have had a P3. P2 was pretty quick too. He was good. We'll see if he says sorry in the chat. No, I shouldn't have engaged there, and then it's all good. It was fun. That was 3 laps, maybe. Where's my friend? Apex. We're just gonna... Good SR. Who's that? L? I saw it. I don't know what you mean. I'm confused. Very confused. Oh well. Gonna have a quick look at this. That was fun little race. Well, and I think, you know, the top 4 guys there probably, like, they're probably getting close to A, I would think. But then... So yeah, I lifted here. A little scrape. Should have stuck to my line. I don't know what I think about that one. I think he tried to avoid and then figured, hey, I'll just push myself through. Barely made it to that one. think it was this one. I should have left it. That's pretty good, though. This is when the car's like this is a good time to just get underneath and just have a look, you know, check the oil. Absolutely, Rob. I'll be off and I'm finishing up. I'm gonna watch this. Watch Mr. Digit here. Dirty Digit. He waited. He waited. Good for him. He must watch Digit. That's good. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for coming out. And we shall see you again on either Friday night or Saturday.